Hi, Gemini. All right, so these are just your general messages for the week. And if you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. Sorry. All right, so what do you need to know this week? What messages do we have for Gemini? Messages for Gemini. Somebody's going to find their spiritual guide or do some sort of guided meditation that's going to be very like eye-opening for you. We have messages going back and forth. Could be with a Libra. If not, you're just seeking some sort of karmic justice, okay? The person that you're having the conversation with, or the messages that are going back and forth, is somebody who's kind of hostile, could be easily irritated, short temper, something of that nature. Somebody's expecting you to make a judgment call, not a judgment call, yeah, could be a judgment call and or choice between more than one person. Doesn't mean it's romantic, they just want you to make a choice, okay? Could be like you're hiring somebody, it could be your friends, it could be family members that are bickering and they expect you to take a side. For Gemini, oh boy, Gemini, oh boy, Gemini. Okay, so it does look like somebody's going to try reconciling with you. This could be literally anybody. It doesn't look romantic, I'm going to be honest with you. This looks more like a family member. They want to drop some sort of heavy burden with you. Yeah. Actually, I see emotional fulfillment here. This could be good. This could be a positive reconciliation, actually. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what else do they need to know? Some of you are dealing with else your own spirituality or a spiritual person. They are coming out as a Pisces, but take it as it resonates, okay? Because I feel like you're on some sort of spiritual journey regardless of what these cards say, because I got that feeling over there. But if you are dealing with a water sign, this could be some sort of wish fulfillment. So you really think highly of this person, or they really think highly of you at least, okay? They're a sleepy person. I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe they don't rest enough, or maybe they rest too much. You have to decide whether or not you want to invest in this, okay? This person's seeking some sort of change. So they probably request you to do something differently. And now you have to decide whether or not you're going to do that, okay? It'd be like if you were dating and this person says, well, I would like you to move in, or I would like to get to the next level in the relationship. This person does have a guard up at times, okay? They've been mistreated in the past. Okay, looks like the decision you make is probably to walk away. Probably to walk away, to give yourself some, some space. There's other things you want to do. Maybe there's other people you want to meet. Maybe this is, just somebody who's a little too clingy for you, something like that. For Gemini, getting kind of hostile as well. Somebody has, oh, there's that fiery personality coming back again. The person you originally had the conversations with, they're going to reach back out. They're going to try to charm the pants off of you, Gemini. Just be aware, okay? Because they're just, they're a very fraudulent person, whoever they are. I don't really trust them. Their ego's out of control as well. Could be a fire sign. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Walking towards some situation. Okay, and then I see reconciling with this water sign again. I don't know. It's all these retrogrades, right? Making us crazy. Again, I don't think this is necessarily like a romantic situation. It could be for some of you, but it does look like you and this person have some sort of energetic tie. For Gemini. Oh, you're probably going to run into the water sign somewhere publicly and or at a get-together. I do see a celebration happening for you, some sort of success that you're, some goal that you're reaching, some sort of success you will be celebrating as well. It's saying watch your spending. Watch your spending over the next couple weeks. You could end up else overspending and or having a financial thing come up where you're going to need the money, okay? So just watch your spending. Somebody's going to be isolating as well. Looks like because you're working on some sort of business idea. Could be a hobby too, I suppose. We have you working towards some sort of partnership with somebody. This looks more financial than it does romantic, but for some of you, obviously, it'll be romantic. Trying to find some stability here. You have a tower moment happening, and it's not a bad tower moment. It's going to be one of those things that, let's say you wrote a book. It's like an overnight sensation. Let's say you started a business. It's like overnight it starts making the money you never thought you'd see. Let's say you're waiting for some sort of payout. The payout's better than you thought, okay? You went to sell a house. It goes for even more than you expected. Something like that. It looks really good, Gemini. Looks really, really good. Somebody's investing in a business. Could be buying a home soon. Something that you've been manifesting. Something that you did not think that was going to be possible this soon. The number 4 will be relevant. We do have somebody wanting to go into a partnership with you. It looks more like a business partnership with you, okay? They may make you some sort of offering, financial offering. We have the 10 of Cups coming your way. Be careful. I don't know why the cards are saying this. Be careful not to... be careful. How do I word this? Make sure you're grateful. Make sure you're grateful for the things that are going to be transpiring, because it almost looks like, you know, even though you have a lot of positivity here, the negativity may weigh you down a little bit, and you're not going to be able to really enjoy the benefits of everything else. Somebody owes you something, or you owe them something, and you will be getting it back. I'm seeing some passionate happenings here. If you've never had sex a day in your life and you never plan to, this won't resonate. But for the Geminis that do participate, I see some really primal, passionate affairs going on, okay? Could be with a water sign and or a fire sign. Moving forward, being able to invest in something you didn't think you were... I'm saying it again. This is a very sudden wave of income for you, Gemini. I like it. You are being judged, though, within... So if you work at a business, you're being judged by somebody in the workplace. They're pulling as an earth sign, but take it as it resonates, okay? This could cause some sort of argument or controversy within the place. I think they don't think you deserve the success that you're going to have. That's what it is, which is shitty. They may even try to pull some shenanigans, I guess, in the workplace. Heartbroken. Yeah. Oh gosh. They may have to leave the workplace as well. So whoever this person is, I'm gonna guess this is not a business partner. They may be actually like physically leaving. You have a trip coming up as well. What's this trip about for Gemini? It's gonna happen around a time of disappointment. What is this trip about? It could be for work. It could be for work, or it could be to go meet with somebody who wants to have some sort of partnership with you. Looks financial, but take it as it resonates. For some of you, you might be meeting somebody that you want to have a long-term relationship with. All right, let's see how all the signs feel about Gemini. I almost didn't read for you guys, Gemini. I almost didn't. Today I was going to skip it because I tried like 3 or 4 times early in the morning, and every time I would go to read it for you, something would go wrong. My cat would bite me, or Something would fall in the other room, or like, it was crazy. I was like, all right, not meant to be, clearly. How does Aries feel about Gemini? How does Aries feel about Gemini? They have a lot of regret around whatever the situation is. They're hopeful you two could reconnect. How does Taurus feel about Gemini? See, I'm hearing ringing in my ear. That's for you, Gemini. Woo! You could be going into business with a Taurus and or get good news about finances from a Taurus, okay? How does Gemini feel about Gemini? They miss you. They still think you're the 10 of Cups, okay? How does Cancer feel about Gemini? They don't want to see you anymore. How does Leo feel about Gemini? They're watching them. They're watching their energy around you. They don't trust you. How does Virgo feel about Gemini? Sorry. They want to jump into bed with you. How does Libra feel about Gemini? No, that's done and over with. How does Scorpio feel about Gemini? Third party situation. How does Sag feel about Gemini? They're stalking you a little bit. They want to see if you have other options. How does Capricorn feel about Gemini? Oh, they want growth and abundance with you. How does Aquarius feel about Gemini? They want to reconcile. Nah, don't do it. One of you is going to stab the other one in the back all over again. Don't do it. How does Pisces feel about Gemini? Very emotional. They feel like you're not committed enough to whatever the relationship is, okay? They're kind of clingy. They're kind of clingy. All right. Hopefully this resonated, and have a great week.